I didn't even notice this when I came through the other day. The graffiti on the underneath of the overpass. If you're shopping for nuts when you're in Argentina, cashews, that's the equivalent of about US $10 for 2/3 of a pound, 10 ounces ish. They're a little pricey. You got some tea options though. Or mate if you're into that. Your coffee decisions will be slightly different than what they are in the US as well. Mostly smaller packaging.
There's some bigger bags.
There's some bigger bags, but there's a lot of small bags. And I don't know what that looks like compared to the US. $19.59 is about $18.70 for half a pound. And definitely some different drink options compared to what you find in the soda pop aisle in the States. Because that looks like olive oil, but it's not. And of course Red Bull is everywhere, and Monster. And Hellman's ketchup, which I don't know that I'd ever seen before until we
in the South.
Got out. In the South, do they do it? Okay. Heinz mayonnaise. And you got cheddar sauce, chimichurri, mayonnaise with chimichurri, mayonnaise with garlic. Also, everything is salty. Excess sugar and excess salt warnings on virtually all of the sauces. And exquisite cake mixes. And it looks like a lot, but there's really only like 5 flavors. And I'm not sure what Double Carolina means, but all your risotto. Mushroom risotto. I'm not horrified by the idea.
I think we should do that.
Okay. And all the flowers and things. Yeah, she checks the ingredients list using Google Translate. And the preparation instructions mostly.
Add water.
Add water. Okay, we can do that. I got excited because I saw refried beans up here, but that's kind of a luxury purchase. $6.50 for that little can. I'm not sure I love the idea that much. So I've tried the Pomarola a couple times. I think I'm going to try the Bolognese this time. See how that works out. And of course, canned tuna, because, you know, that's a staple in pretty much everybody's diet, right? And pâté de foie. That's actually pretty cheap.
Did you need some pâté?
I do not, but at 75 cents for a can, that's definitely something. You know, of course, your production breads, hot dog buns. And that Bimbo Artigiano bread at our local market is $3,300 instead of the $5,500 it is here. But what they have here that we haven't found other places is burrito and fajita shells rather than just the little tiny rapiditas. So these are a little harder to find. The Rapiditas, the little street taco size ones, are everywhere. All the markets carry those. And burrito shells. So you get your sugar cornflakes, chocolate sugar cornflakes. It's interesting to me, $2.32 versus $4,200. It's $490. Oh, because the box is twice as big. That's why. And they have a selection of granolas, which is one of the reasons we walked up here to the Carrefour rather than going to our local market. The burrito shells and the granola are super hard to find. That's breakfast cereal.
Yep.
Popcorn flavored breakfast cereal. Okay, that's a little bit horrifying. And then the fancy cookies. The Milka Mousse. And the Kofflers. These aren't bad. These alfajores are also pretty nice, but it's $5 for a package of like 6. And then the soup aisle. We've had pretty good luck with a couple of these Knorr soup mixes. Add some extra vegetables to them, some crusty bread, call it dinner. And the instant potatoes. And instant squash puree. A cup of noodles are not your cheap lunch option. $2,900, that's $2.80, $2.75. And then we have barbacoa flavor popcorn and vanilla flavor. And crackers. Man, crackers are for sure a thing here. But no, seriously, crackers. Crackers are definitely something.
Not much, but
Rice mixes.
a short period of time left here too. So.
We have 2 weeks. Today's the 3rd. We leave the 19th.
Okay.
So we should probably get peanut butter. Crunchy. So your peanut butter options. Crunchy, natural, cocoa with stevia. It's literally the first Old El Paso product I've seen since we got to Argentina. And $5.50 for a can of refried beans strikes me as kind of a hell no. Look, a pre-made charcuterie board kit there. Emmental, super expensive brie, and even frozen pizza. Pizza here in Argentina is a point of national pride, but if you grew up loving American pizza, it's definitely a different experience. Oh, I was just going to get a sense of the difference just a few blocks makes from here on the main drag as compared to what it feels like, you know, a block and a half off of the main drag. When you get into a quiet little residential neighborhood. And the other thing is you got to watch out for where the trees have disrupted the sidewalk. Because that is definitely a thing. that happens here. Uneven surfaces all over the place. And a kind of an interesting range of architecture as well. Yeah, and interesting color choices on some of these homes too. And we wind up back in our neighborhood. And so that steak there, $43.56, so that's $4.10 or something for enough for two of us. We had one last week that was pretty tasty for a $4 steak.